Hello, everyone. My name is Jeff, and yes, I am in fact a Xennial. I hope you are having a magical day. Today is a day we've been waiting for. I'm going to be reacting to Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer film from 1985. This is a pretty exciting one because I've been watching Rainbow Brite, I've been loving Rainbow Brite, I've been a little confused by Rainbow Brite, and now we're at movie time. So interestingly, Rainbow Brite, of course, as if you've been watching the previous reaction videos, because I'm going through the show, it had 5 made-for-TV specials, basically episode-length episodes of Rainbow Brite, and then they did this movie, and then they had a series. However, there was not very much content produced for Rainbow Brite overall. Really, it's just, it's like 13 episodes and this movie. But interesting that the movie came in the middle of between the, kind of between the episodes. But I think that this movie is well remembered, probably because it was in theaters, one, in 1985, and then it was available, pretty widely on, at video stores on VHS, I guess. I don't think I've ever seen it before, though. So I am excited to dive in and learn more about Rainbow Brite. Hopefully get some answers to some of the questions I have. But even if we don't, that's okay. I still anticipate a fun time. Before we get into the reaction, I just want to give a little bit more context on one thing quickly. This movie in particular may be difficult to post here on YouTube. Because of, the way YouTube works. So it may look a little different than my normal reactions. It may be cut up a bit more and a bit shorter. But I wanted to invite everyone to jump on over to the XennialLens Patreon, which is new. I'd like to be building community there and talking about things there. There will be a full, longer reaction of this movie. It will be available for free. So just go on over to Patreon and become a free member of the community, and you'll have access to the longer review of this video. I've already started posting some exclusive content over on Patreon, most of which is available for free. So come on over. If you want to just stay on YouTube, totally fine. Not a problem at all. I really thank you in any way you want to watch these videos. But I just want to give you an FYI that this edit may be a little odd. Okay? Okay, thanks. And if anyone has any tips, on cutting reaction videos for, safety and security and entertainment purposes here on YouTube, feel free to let me know down in the comments. I'm still learning here, so I really appreciate it. Okay, if you want to jump right to the reaction, go down below, check the chapter times. You can just jump right ahead. I'm just going to yap for another minute or two, really quickly. Okay, I think some people have probably jumped ahead now. That's all good. But for my part, let's just get a little background on this film. So this came out in 1985. It was produced by Hallmark Cards and Deke. And Deke had produced 3 of the 5 previous specials. Deke, of course, is like hugely famous and popular. This was very early on in Deke. They had done some French stuff, and then they had just started doing American content. They did Inspector Gadget apparently before this, and then this was, I think, the next thing that they did. This was well before Care Bears or G.I. Joe or whatever other stuff that they did. Classically, Deke is like a well-loved animation house who have done some fantastic work over the years, especially back in the glory days of the 1980s. I think that that's kind of it. What am I looking for in this movie? Well, of course, I would like to have a little bit of some answers. What's going on with Rainbow Brite? Where did she come from? A little bit more details on the color kids. That color castle and the color console and what their job is. I was thinking about this after the last review or the last reaction, that Rainbow Brite is, we know that she's at least 700 years old. We know that Rainbow Brite may be like a title. I think Rainbow Brite may be kind of like Santa Claus, right? She's a singular being. She's clearly like super magical. There used to be a guy named Kris Kringle, and then he became Santa Claus. And then that's it. He is a magical being from now and to forevermore who has duties to bring, joy to the world through X, Y, and Z. So I think maybe that's how we should consider Rainbow Brite. She's a magical being who once was a mortal, once was a human, and now she's bringing color and joy to the world. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe she really is on a mission from God. Like, maybe that's what it is. And that's cool. That's great if that's what it is. And I think we can all take what we want from Rainbow's story. But let's see. There's going to be a good antagonist here that I'm looking forward to, the Star Stealer. And I think we'll definitely get to learn more about the sort of mix of, high tech and low tech and fantasy and science fiction. And I'm definitely interested to see how Murky and Lurky play into this storyline. Okay, with that said, I think we're ready to jump in to Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer. And once again, thank you so much for sticking around here. I really appreciate it. Okay, and welcome to anyone who just jumped right here. This is time for the reaction. As usual, I will be starting and stopping because I like to comment on things, but stick with me. It'll be okay. Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer, 1985. Let's go. Okay, and welcome to anyone who just jumped right here. This is time for the reaction. As usual, I will be starting and stopping because I like to comment on things, but stick with me. It'll be okay. So sci-fi. Look at the upgrade from the show to this.
No one tells me what I can do. Especially you.
I traveled all this way to...
I can have anything I want. And I want that diamond. The greatest diamond in all the universe.
This is the Star Stealer, for sure.
Let me try to explain this just once more, Your Highness. If anything happens to that diamond...
I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Have we ever seen an old man sprite before? It's interesting.
You are going to destroy everybody in the whole universe.
Take him away.
You can stop me.
So
but there are others.
she has magic, I see.
No, if only...
All right, here's our villain for sure. She's got to be the Star Stealer, right?
No one is going to stop me.
Interesting. Wow. This is so exciting. It's such an upgrade from the show. Not just that it's in widescreen.
It's spring. Spring. It's in the air.
Are we getting a musical number? I hope we get a musical number. Is that what Starlight's voice sounds like? Singing? Oh, everyone's getting up. Hi, Indigo. Wow. Do you guys have a favorite color kid? Is it Lola? It's not Canary. Come on. I like Patio Green, personally, and Buddy Blue. Guys, this is a super creepy way to wake up. Like, good morning. There's 10 people standing in your room at the foot of your bed. And a butterfly. Oh, she's got her dog now. Huh.
Good morning, everyone.
But she wears her clothes to bed.
Thank you. Come on, Starlight. Everyone on Earth is waiting for spring. We have work to do.
Is it Rainbow's job to bring spring to Earth? I guess so. Oh, we've gotten some good updates already to the lore. Who's that? Who's that girl with the pink hair? Okay, let's just take a pause for a minute here. Love the opening number. What a bop to kick things off with. I like all the color kids here. I don't know why they're not going with her. It seems like they always just stay in Rainbow Land. Maybe their job is really just to collect the star sprinkles, even though, I mean, I guess they work in the mines, don't they? Also, I'm liking this. They introduced a dog. I remember seeing the dog as like a toy, but I don't know the dog's name. Hopefully we'll figure that out. And Rainbow seems to be heading off to Earth to bring spring to the peoples of Earth. That's very exciting. Let's see where this goes. Good opening though. Love the opening with a song. Like, sets a tone, right? Listen to this music. This is nice. Oh, don't go through that. That looks scary.
We have to go through this every spring. The Earth needs the winter rain, Twink. You know that.
Oh, this is like terrifying.
Winter isn't over yet. Stormy, it's time for spring.
Who's that?
I'm having too much fun. It's time for spring, Stormy.
Nice.
Stormy, things have to happen when it's time.
She's awesome.
Come
I want to
on,
hang out with
Starlight.
Stormy.
Catch up.
My pleasure.
I like this show because they just expanded lore and they're just assuming that you're just gonna catch up and understand what's going on. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's not like Rainbow Brite's the elemental in charge of spring and Stormy's the elemental in charge of winter. Or is there another elemental in charge of summer and fall?
Rainbow! I can never let anything happen to the only person on Earth who can see me.
Boy, it's about time you got here. Look at all this snow.
Stormy got a little carried away this year.
Well, she didn't make a color ball like she did in the cartoon this time, but still.
The rainbow didn't do anything.
All sorts of terrible things will happen if there isn't any spring.
Seasonal
We better
depression.
get back to Rainbow Land and see what happened.
And fast.
Was that just a cameo, do you think, or is Brian gonna be in the show, in the story?
There's no place like home.
Every place will be like home as soon as I get this machine fixed.
Interesting.
Murky, yeah, look.
It's a shooting star.
Why,
Have you ever seen a shooting star before?
Interesting. Maybe it's that old man Sprite. Whoa.
Horsey, take me for a ride.
You are Rainbow Brite.
Me? No.
Just what do you want with
They're not that
Rainbow
smart.
Brite?
Deliver message about Diamond.
Diamond?
Don't give the message to him. Come on.
Right over that hill, my friend, in Rainbow Land.
So this has got to be this. This is the story, right? This is the horse of the old Sprite, old guy Sprite. It's gonna send Rainbow to go and save the diamond. Oh yeah, that girl with pink hair is there. They have their own sprites.
Rain? It's not raining.
Rainbow Brite.
Here I am.
Oh, she is back.
Danger. on its push button.
Weird.
Yep, danger. Spectra's in danger. Emergency.
Spectra's in danger?
What's a spectra?
Spectra's the diamond planet. All the light in the universe has to pass through it.
Boy, Murky, I bet it's shiny.
Not after I get done with it. This is my chance to rid the universe of color forever. Let's go.
Oh. You know how like a prism, can separate colors? It's probably like that. Like it's a planet that separates all of the colors of the rainbow. Maybe?
That explains what's happening on Earth.
The universe. Danger. The universe will die unless you hurry.
Oh no.
Orin says
That's not good.
Only hope is RainbowBrite.
Orin says. And just who is Orin?
Wise one. Ancient one.
The only Orin I ever heard of is the one the sprites tell stories about at bedtime.
But he's not real. Yes, he is.
Sent me to find RainbowBrite. The universe
so dark?
grows darker.
Oh, okay.
I will go.
Rainbow can't go.
Yeah, you gotta go, Rainbow.
Twink, you take care of Rainbow Land while I'm gone. Spring will never come again. If something happens to Spectra,
Okay.
I've never been there, but it's part of me. It's part of the colors and the joy we bring. And if Spectra dies, happiness everywhere will die. Without the light of life, all of us will die.
Wow. That's heavy, man.
Come on, Starlight. We haven't got a minute to lose.
You can do it, Rainbow. Yeah, I wish someone would tell me who that girl with the pink hair is, but oh well. I'll figure it out.
Hurry, Rainbow.
If it matters. I'm definitely interested. I wonder if what I'm seeing with like they're expanding the lore is that one that they they wanted to make toys and continue the storyline outside of the continuity of the show, so they made toys and they sort of just made up a bunch of story outside of this, and then they're just throwing it in here. Or perhaps when they wrote this, they already had plans for the story to continue in those future episodes of the series, quote unquote, which comes at later. But maybe like Stormy, for example, might have an introduction, episode that would have not, yet to air, yet to be watched by me. Anyway, I'm interested to see where this goes, definitely. But I love the expansion of the lore. Orin, I'm guessing that's the old man sprite. He's sort of also a mythical character from somewhere in the cosmos. No need to fix anything. Let's just go. Yo, he built a rocket ship with fuzzy dice? Nice. I mean, awkward.
Next stop, Spectra.
I love it. It's like retro tech, right? Cool.
Starlight, look!
What a magnificent sight. It really does shine with all the light in the universe.
I guess.
But something's covering it up. Look, not all the light's getting through. If we don't get it uncovered, everything on Earth will die.
It should be a little sparklier. That's a word. Huh. Okay. I wonder if there's like diamond people who live here.
There's the problem.
What is this? Oh no.
Why are they doing that?
I don't know. Not our job.
Just doing our
job. Polish, polish, polish.
But they're shutting off the light.
Keep it bright and shiny.
Hypnotized. No response.
And
Hypnotized.
the light of Spectra is the life of the universe. With that net all over everything, the light can't get through. We have to stop them before it's too late.
I just want to note, it's interesting that Rainbow Brite is in charge of just, obviously Rainbow Land, but she's also in charge of Earth. Like, these guys have never even heard of Earth. So it's the same way. It's kind of like how, like, you know, in the MCU, Asgard has this relationship with Earth, as, you know, they're gods, or some gods of Earth, in a sense. And, but like, it's, so there's like a magical, mystical tie, but then also it exists in the world of science where it's just a place in the universe, in this sort of larger realm of like, there are planets and there are galaxies and whatever, you know? But these are sprites, aren't they? So I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe sprites are just sort of like creatures that live all over the place and, you know, do their thing. But I'm interested in this princess now. So she has the power to hypnotize people. She's definitely got some magic. We saw her do a flippity magic sort of thing earlier. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Orin is not the old man sprite. We'll have to see, because he was sort of taken away, right? To presumably not his death, but well, we'll see what happens here. But I love the like sort of expansion of the sort of the story here. Okay, Rainbow, let's see what you're gonna do now. Robots? Glitter bots? What? Wait. Starlight!
Starlight! Oh no! Starlight!
Jeepers creepers. How are you gonna get out of this one? Oh, nice. That was surprisingly easy. I like the design work, though. Those are cool looking robots. You know, this cool robot horse is pretty neat. There's lots of good stuff happening here. Oh no, more glitter bots. Escape! It seems like the robot horse should have, like, weapons. You know? What is this? I don't want to. What are you diving into?
They're getting closer!
He's gonna push her away. Oh no! I feel like we've been in a boat situation before in the show. Oh, but don't worry. Conveniently, we're just able to do it. We're able to save you. Get away.
Saved us.
Now let's see if he knows how to land.
Nope. Bum. Don't worry. Everyone's fine.
Got away from the glitter bots.
Hey, it's a Mega Man.
You think dropping a boat on me is gonna stop me? You'd better think again.
Is that Brian?
Maybe I'm the last one, but I'll fight.
No.
Onyx, where's Orin?
Written. Send me for help.
Huh.
Rainbow Brite.
Hi.
This is what you call help? A girl?
Wow.
Princess.
That's kind of sexist, man.
A princess. She wants to own Spectra.
Nobody can own Spectra. It's the life of the whole universe.
You go and tell the princess that.
I guess I'll have to.
Oh, sure. All by yourself, huh?
Just tell me where to find her.
Wow, what a jerk.
You can come with us, if you're not afraid.
I'm braver than any girl.
What is this? Is just how boys and girls were, I guess, in the 80s. I don't know. It's fine. It's the attempt is playful and fun. And clearly, Chris will, I'm sure, learn his lesson that Rainbow Brite is a capable and competent young woman. Wow, where are we now? Man. Oh, I thought this was like a floating, like a space station. It's just a building on the on this planet? Are we still on Spectra? It's unclear. It's unclear.
Intruders!
Here she is.
I didn't invite anybody. Children never bring good presents.
Oh, never.
She's Rainbow Brite's not really a child.
Rainbow, we can't!
Go back if you want to!
She's not giving up now.
I can do anything you can!
What a pig-headed, stubborn boy.
Girls!
Oh, the door just opened. Okay, thank goodness. Oh no. Those things are terrifying.
We have to talk to the princess.
Please?
Ew. Oh, it's gonna be one big one? Can you just fire a rainbow at it?
This way!
That was easy.
I want that belt.
One of these has to take us where the princess is.
Top floor?
Maybe it's a trap.
I mean, you already fell through a trap door, so it's almost certainly a trap. I don't understand. So does the princess just? Yeah, whatever. We'll see what happens. Oh.
Where's my present?
How can you think of presents at a time like this?
That belt is fabulous. Take it off. Come on, come on, come on. Give it to me.
There's some things you can't have.
Don't yell.
She can have anything she wants.
You're frightened,
She's the princess.
There now. It's all right. Everything's
Sorry, what?
all right.
Is this a living diamond?
You have to leave Spectra alone.
Nobody says no to me.
Oh no.
Gotcha!
It'll look marvelous
Rainbow!
in my red dress.
She lost the color belt.
I don't ever want to see them again.
It's weird though that there's like literally no motivation given other than she's just a spoiled princess who wants stuff. I guess maybe that's all the motivation you need in a show like this.
Walk in and explain it. By the time we get out of here, the whole universe will be this dark.
We'll find a way. We have to keep believing, Chris.
Here's the thing that Rainbow Brite has. Rainbow Brite has hope. She's always got hope. Her indomitable spirit. That's what makes her so special.
Onyx! You have to get us out of here!
Oh, no.
Can he just break through the wall?
Somebody will hear him. Onyx, go and get Starlight.
Starlight, mission accepted.
Tell him the princess has the color belt.
Who's got the better horse? Is it Onyx or Starlight?
Got to get into that castle somehow and get that belt. And you've got to make sure they don't see me. You start flying around out there.
Plan accepted.
Huh.
Who's making all that noise?
Come on. Her hair is in curlers.
Fire!
Go away!
This is very sci-fi.
Ask him for Sesame. Give him sofa. His little friends get thrown off my balcony.
Don't you like horses?
In my room! Guard! More guards!
Nice. Get the belt. Get the belt. Let's go. Let's go. Do something crazy now. Oh yeah, that was pretty crazy.
Guard! To the dungeon!
Starlight's falling to his doom. Quick, Rainbow. Oh, that worked. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. We're okay. Okay, now regroup, figure out a strategy, and attack.
We've got to get that magic jewel. That's the only way to stop her.
I need more power. We've got to get back to Rainbow Land and get more stars sprinkled.
And we've got to hurry.
Fascinating.
Banish them, where they'll never bother me again.
So the star that she's stealing is Spectra. Nice. Oh no. What now? What now? Sorry guys, you're both going down into the singularity beyond the event horizon. Wow. What now? I thought they were gonna get away and get to Rainbow Land.
Where are we?
Wherever we are, I'm not staying.
Do you think like it's like remember in Loki when, you know, they got pruned? They're like in some, you know, garbage dump of time. That's my guess at this time, at this moment. And this is probably where that Orin guy is, right? Oh, glitter bots. That's not good.
Prisoners don't talk back. Sergeant Zombo reporting to the
Zombo?
If she ever wants to come down from there, Your Highness, she'll give me the belt.
Oh no. This is even worse than before.
Come on, Onyx.
So much slavery in cartoons from the 80s. Right? Sorry, but it's true. Can't get through the bars. No problem crashing through the walls. Alright. What is this place?
New ones. I remember when we tried to get away.
This cannot be Spectra, right? This is some other weird prison planet. If not another realm, like, you know, inside the Soul Stone or something, you know? Sorry, what is happening? What was that? What was that all
Never
about?
get in there.
That didn't make any
You're
sense
too
at all.
Scared. Stay here.
I'm not scared of anything.
Guy, have you not learned that she is resourceful at this point? So much weirdness in this show. Who are these people? Chris should have like a gun like Mega Man, right? Like an arm? You know what I mean? An arm gun? Whoa. Did she just fall to her doom? What is it? I love that there's these odd little vignettes of like a sort of a side action sequence, and like they keep introducing new things and new like it just the story keeps continuing, and it's clearly a complete world that we're not necessarily getting all the pieces to, which is fine. But it's interesting because it's it almost feels like it's not very pointed in the direction of like, let's, you know, get to the storyline. It's very much like this is just a bunch of stuff that's happening, kind of, right? I don't mind it. I'm just saying it's not very pointed in terms of like how does this, wow, how does this get to the main story, you know? Maybe it'll tie in, but we'll see.
Rainbow Brite. There.
Oh. Right in the eyes. Oh. Oh no. Grab your stick, grab your star sprinkles. Let's get the rock out of here.
Where did you get those star sprinkles?
Magic and I are old friends.
How did you know my name?
I sent my horse to fetch you.
You're...
Orin, I heard the princess sent you here. I've been searching all over for... But there's no time for chit-chat now. Spectra grows darker by the moment.
Don't explain anything. Let's just keep
There's
going.
one
Quick.
thing we have to do first.
Oh, so these lizard men work for Sergeant Bombo was his name? I think that was his name.
I think the time has come for Chris to have this. I knew the two of you would meet one day. Its magic has endured since the most ancient times. With your help, you'll be the warrior he's always dreamed of.
Okay. Is it technology or is it magic? Murky and Lurky are just sort of bumbling their way through this storyline.
Smile off your...
Murky, run!
You guys are not doing so great. You realize that, right? I predict he's just gonna know what to do with it. Yup. Oh, okay. Can I just note that this is something that I had suggested earlier when we were watching the other episodes, that like red should equate to like a fire attack, blue could equate to like ice attack. Just like the Sailor Scouts. It kind of makes sense. Okay. This weird diamond pet that she has not been explained at all. Oh.
They're not the ones I want. I want Rainbow Brite. And her belt.
We were waiting until she led us to where she keeps all her belts.
She has more belts?
Dozens of them, Your Highness.
Go after her. Bring her back here.
And meanwhile, your spaceship will be bringing you Spectra.
I'll have everything. I deserve everything.
The spaceship is bringing her Spectra? What does that mean? The planet is coming to her? Oh, maybe that's what the net is for.
The only way to stop that ship from reaching Spectra is to destroy the source of its power.
The magic jewel?
The source of all her power. And she will use it all to stop you. The castle's defenses are strong, but there is a way in.
Okay, just before he explains how to get, sneak into the castle, I just want to confirm. I think we're all on the same page. The magic jewel that is her power is that floating circular jewel that she has in her castle, right? Not the like pet diamond that she keeps like caressing and talking to, right? It's all a little confusing. Also, like, is it a little like, she's really just obsessed with Rainbow Brite because she's got belts? I don't know if it's the magic she cares more about or the fashion.
You can ride with me on Starlight.
Huh. So Onyx really is Orin's horse.
Orin.
And remember, the whole universe depends on you. Be brave, be bold, and don't fight with each other.
It's good. It's good advice.
I don't like the idea of you going up there without me.
Huh.
I'll send the rainbow down for you as soon as it's safe to use it.
This is like a video game. Yeah.
Jump!
They got that good arm strength, huh?
You broke it! I didn't break it!
Don't fight with each other. Remember what Orin said. Come on, guys.
Whoa!
That does not seem like a good
At moments
situation.
like this, he's the most magnificent horse in the universe, standing here doing nothing at all.
Starlight, I think they said to wait until it was safe.
I want that ship on its way in 1 hour.
Less than an hour, Your Highness.
I do want that diamond.
Again with the side story action sequences. Someone said to them, like, don't let us go more than 3 pages of script without an action beat. Dude, he blew it up into a bunch of fish? There's probably some lore that makes sense in. Alright.
Let's get that jewel.
I mean, I guess they're in the castle, but... we'll see.
They never even noticed me. Nobody ever notices me.
Just hurry, my friend, hurry. Talk a little less and work a little more.
I don't know how just the 2 of us are going to save the whole universe.
Alright, everyone else has been hypnotized.
2 more. But they should have been back by now. I can't even see the Earth anymore.
Oh, wow. This is not a good situation.
She'll come through, boy. I know she will.
I guess
You
all the
have to,
power's out?
Rainbow. You have to.
My belt! You brought it back!
To stop you!
You're too late.
Weren't
My
we literally in
spaceship
this
is all ready
situation
to
before?
take off to bring my diamond home.
I don't think you guys can stop her. Yeah, we did this before. Oh, I guess they just believe in themselves more now.
Rainbow! I need your power!
Okay. Look at that action anime pose.
Now I've got you.
Didn't they just leave that place? My gosh.
Now, Chris!
No!
Are they gonna destroy it? Oh, get wrecked. Her whole palace is gonna fall apart? Dang.
It's all right. I won't let them hurt you.
We did it! We won!
I guess so.
No.
Oh, come on,
You're right
Lurky.
when I want you, Rainbow Brite.
After all this, you big dum-dum. Okay.
Look!
You thought you stopped me, you little brats?
Yeah, you can't stop the Star Stealer.
Oh no! She's heading for Spectra! We've gotta stop her!
How come the sparkle bots or glitter bots didn't stop her?
Polish your first class.
He's not hypnotized
Oh,
anymore.
because her powers are gone now. Like, sort of makes sense, even though they were all hypnotized by the glitter bots. Oh, snap! I wish we'd got to see that. Huh. Look at this design work. It's pretty cool.
Not now! We can't be out of fuel now!
Oh no. No. Your pet diamond? You're using it as fuel? She's got no loyalty. None at all. That's how we know she's bad. It's because she basically just killed the dog. Whatever.
I always get my way in the end.
Is she about to, like, commit suicide? Oh, snap. And flung off into space. Oh. To explode, I guess. Huh? And Spectra's clean and clear again. And shining. Did she, but she hasn't come to, I thought she had to go to Earth to like bring spring. Okay, whatever.
Thanks, Rainbow.
See? Everything's fine. Welcome to Rainbow Land, Chris.
Does it, I mean, okay. They all like him now. He's a good guy.
It's a whole lot easier, but I think next one I'm taking a vacation.
Huh.
We have time now. The universe is safe.
The universe is alive again. There's color and joy and hope again.
And we'll keep it that way.
This song kind of slaps too.
Need help, you know. He's your horse now.
He really is a horse that's like more the size of a person, like Chris. So that kind of makes sense.
Together and keep the universe bright and beautiful forever.
Nice. And no sign of Murky and Lurky anymore. They're done for, I guess. Oh, never mind. I spoke too soon.
Maybe Rainbow Land is that way, Murky. Or this way. Or maybe it's that. No, yeah.
They'll get back home. They've got to show up in more episodes, right? So was the Star Stealer, was that princess, was she destroyed? Because it'd be cool to see her again, too. I mean, she's no Shadow King, but she's, you know, she was an okay villain. And that's it. That is it for Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer. I think it's time for us to discuss what we thought about it. Okay, so that was Rainbow Brite and the Star Stealer from 1985. What did you think of it? For my money, I thought it was all right. A few things that stand out to me that I really liked. Let's go over that first. One, I think the animation was pretty great. I think it was a clear step up from what they were doing on the show before this. And I'm not overly familiar yet with the episodes, you know, the series that comes after this. So, you know, we'll see. But they had some money for this film, and I think it showed. There was some really nice, some of those, the kind of the Maddie kind of, you know, the background shots, those wide shots. A few of those, and a few of the lighting effects looked like out of an anime. I thought they were actually very, very solid. Two, and this is probably most, I just say the animation first because like it did obviously stand out, but most probably important to me, if you know me, is what's happening with the story. And most of the elements of the storytelling I thought were very solid, like very strong. I mentioned this in the reaction, but like really, one of the things that I really liked was that they added fun action sort of side stories. There was, like, I actually liked it. And I know maybe it sounded like I was complaining about it. I actually wasn't. I liked that there was a larger world, that this clearly exists in a universe that has, you know, development to it. There's a background going on here that's not always explained in the story, and that's fine. That's fine. You know, I like to think of this in the way I think I mentioned it was kind of like how they treat Asgard in the Thor films. Asgard in Thor is a bit of a magical place, but it still is also like rooted in science in a way. It's in space somewhere. And it's like it's the technology that's at a level where it looks like magic, but then there really is like a metaphysical link between Asgard and Earth, just like there is between Spectra, Rainbow Land, and Earth. It's, you know, they don't have to answer all the questions as long as it feels like there are answers out there. To me, like I don't love it when it just makes no sense at all, or when, you know, as a viewer I'm taken out of it if I have to, you know, do mental backflips to try and like, okay, well, maybe this makes sense if you do this and this and that, and you know, that then you get into like the deep, like extended Star Wars lore where you're just like, I've got to justify, you know, the way a character acts here by making, you know, a pretzel out of the storyline there. They didn't do that. This is a much simpler storyline. I think that, you know, the reality is that you've got a bad lady who wants power, and you've got good people fighting against her. You don't really need to know where Chris came from, what his deal is. You don't really need to know why Orin was just a myth to the rest of the sprites in Rainbow Land, who these other sprites are living on Spectra. The fact that even the color kids didn't really know what Spectra was, right? Which seemed a little odd, but, you know, that's okay. Interesting that they brought Brian in, but I think that they really want to maintain that there's a connection between, you know, our world and Rainbow, and she has a job to do. She has duties to do on Earth. Which is clearly like bring springtime, I guess. A few other little like smaller notes that I really liked. I liked the design of Chris. I thought he really evoked Mega Man, and I think that that's cool. I liked that he got his own weapon like throughout the story. I liked Stormy. I thought she was a cool character that they added to the storyline. Interesting, again, that they added like that pink-haired other color kid in the background there. Didn't give her any lines, didn't give her anything to do. I think that she's going to be a character that's explained in, you know, later episodes. So I do wonder where this actually fits into the like written continuity of what's happening with the Rainbow Brite property. That said, that's sort of beside the point. I did like Onyx, even though, you know, in most practical senses, he was not the best horse. I think that it was smart in a way to separate Rainbow and Starlight from the rest of the gang to really help focus on, you know, her as the heroine. Again, it had some of that 80s kind of classic, like little boys, you know, girls can't do nothing right kind of an attitude, which even at the time I think is a little silly, but it was certainly a trope that we would see a lot of in 80s cartoons. I'm sure we'll see more of it here on the channel. That said, though, I liked that Murky and Lurky had a part to play. I think it would have been a stronger move to have the princess recruit Murky and Lurky earlier in the storyline and have them, you know, become her henchmen. And I do think also that expanding some of the lore around the princess would have been helpful. Like I suggested, you know, she clearly is living on this like city. No, it's not just a castle. It's like a whole city there. Who are her subjects? What is she the princess of? What is this kingdom, you know? So she's not on Spectra. She's on some other planet, I guess. Right? So now we're putting Rainbow Brite and the whole storyline of Rainbow Land in this larger sort of like, there are planets. There's planet Earth. There's planet Rainbow Land. There's planet Spectra. There's the planet with the princess. So Are we going to see more planets? Is there going to be more science fiction mixed into the Rainbow Brite storyline? I don't know. I kind of like it though, because I'm a big sci-fi fan, and I think that it fits. Overall, I think that it was a pretty strong film, and I'm really glad that it was only 90 minutes long. Because there were already a few like weird, like some of the sort of side quests, you know, I know I said I liked them, but some of those side quests, like the monster coming up in the water that Chris turned into like a bunch of rainbow fish, that was weird, unexplained, and had literally no bearing on anything else in the storyline. You know, there was a lot of like extended chase sequences that probably could have been a little shorter. If they had added more depth to the story, like another thread, then I think maybe it would have been warranted adding a little bit more time to it. Because there certainly were things like, I don't understand why she had a pet diamond that she ended up like sacrificing. Like, that's kind of horrifying, right? I don't know. I wonder if you could get a copy of the script, or like there's a novelization. Is that dumb? If there's a novelization of this book, of this movie, I think I'd like to read it. I think that there's more to tell here. Anyway, that's what I think of it. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly did. Thank you so much for joining me here. To everyone on YouTube, I would just say, please, if you want to see the longer version of this, head on over to Patreon. Thank you again. Please let me know what you thought down below in the comments. You know, I appreciate you for sticking around and sticking it out with this one. It's definitely an interesting film, and I really look forward to seeing more Rainbow Brite. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much again. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.